Hey guys, Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. Did Upper Deck just announce the Grail? Like maybe one of the greatest Marvel cards, if not the greatest Marvel card ever created? I don't know. What I'm about to play you is a clip from an interview from last year from the Marvel Card Collectors podcast with Ian Taylor and Fausto, as they're interviewing Grant Sandground of Upper Deck, and he describes this new insert, the rare chase hit from Marvel Beginnings, Volume 2. And listen to the reaction that Fausto has, because we now have images of what he was reacting to. Let me know if you think it's the Grail or one of the Grails, or if you think there's a better card or cards out there in Marvel cards.
My idea that I sketched out in my head was I wanted to imagine taking two trading cards, displaying them horizontally, side by side. So they open up with a centered spine, and they open up and they're some 7 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. Fair enough? Within that opening, as you open it, each of those interior panels has 3 windows housing a clipping from a classic vintage comic book featured from the applicable character. Now, earlier, what book did we buy earlier from Metal Universe?
No.
Fantasy number 15 about what we can produce.
There's no way. There's no way you did that.
Say we can't make a Spider-Man card with a clipping from Amazing Fantasy 15, Spider-Man 1, and on and on and on.
Wait, no, because if you did that, it, like, hypothetically, if this is real, which by your face, I know it's real, which is making me freak out. Oh my God, you made it the Grail. You made like a legit, what I would imagine is one of the greatest Marvel card creations of all time. That is amazing.
So if you don't know, Upper Deck bought an Amazing Fantasy 15 comic book, and they cut it up. They cut it up and put it into a set called Spider-Man Metal, and they released 15 individual single panel comic cut clippings, along with an Upper Deck e-pack achievement of the actual cover of the Amazing Fantasy 15. But they didn't use all of it. They saved some of the comic book for Marvel Beginnings. And it appears that we're going to get at least one big splash page. It's called a Mega Jumbo Comic Cut Splash Page, where just this one big image is a redemption card. And also it appears that they used some of the images, maybe 5 of them, for this booklet insert that's going to be, I guess, in the packs. We don't know how it's going to impact or how it's going to be used with Upper Deck's e-pack release, and if it's going to be Volume 2 Series 1 or Volume 2 Series 2 and Series 3, because I know it may be confusing for those who are just watching this for the first time, but Upper Deck, when it releases a set called Marvel Beginnings, which they've only ever done one other time, it's one big set that's released in thirds, Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. So Volume 1 has Volumes 1, Series 1, 2, and 3. This is Volume 2, Series 1, and then they'll release Series 2 and Series 3. So I don't know if these 5 clippings or booklets are going to be in just Series 1, or it's going to be sprinkled out over Series 2 and Series 3. But they did give us an image of it, and I'm curious your thoughts. Do you think that a comic book clipping that includes multiple panels of very important comic books is considered a Grail piece? Or do you think there are better cards out there? Anyways, I love it. I definitely want one. As someone who owns one of the Amazing Fantasy 15 comic cuts, I can tell you it's easily the top card in my collection at the moment, and be curious what you think if you had this card in your collection. Would it be the Grail for you? Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this kind of content, you might want to hit that subscribe button. Follow along with the channel. There are tons of videos that you can watch of box breaks and podcasts and things of that nature if you're new to the Marvel card collecting community. But as always, I hope you have a marvelous day.